This is the primary screen where students can log in using their student ID and PIN. Post-login, students will be directed to the screen where they can choose between initiating Get Started Now or have a general check-in. There are sample questions that students may encounter depending on the question bank assigned once they start the check-in. Students have the option to select an answer from never, sometimes, often, or always. There's an option to include a question in the check-in to see if the participant would like follow-up or support to talk to someone outside of the survey process. There's also the option to include questions where participants can use a scale to rate their life satisfaction or mood using a scale from 0 to 100. Additionally, they have the option to provide feedback or report bugs by clicking the feedback button. Within the feedback section, participants can answer questions like, how satisfied are you with the check-in process? They can provide written feedback and also rate their experience using a slider. Upon completion, participants will receive a thank you message along with an offer of support. They'll have the option to either click a Get Help button or return to the home screen. If users wish to conduct a self-check-in without stakeholders assigning a question bank, they can simply click on the check-in button. Users can select relatable preferences, and based on their selections, a few recommended question banks will be suggested. Users will now be able to view a set of question banks and select one that best suits their needs. After selecting a question bank, users can proceed with the check-in process, answering questions and providing feedback. Once the check-in is completed, they'll be redirected to the thank you page. From there, they'll have the option to create a safety plan by clicking Continue. This is the initial screen where participants can start the process of creating their safety plan. Participants will be asked some helpful questions about themselves. They'll be able to choose options for certain questions and provide written responses for others in a text box. Participants will be asked a series of helpful questions about themselves. For some questions, they can select options, while for others, they can provide responses in a text box. After answering all the questions, users will have the option to download their responses as a PDF and send it to a stakeholder. Once downloaded, the report will be presented in this format. Students can request support by clicking the Report Now button, and upon choosing yes or no, the stakeholder will reach out to the participant.